Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, wherever you are watching this video from. I want to start with asking you a very brief question, and please feel comfortable to respond to this question. Please give your general opinion to this question. Do you think President William Samoei Ruto is going to finish the former Prime Minister, His Excellency or Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga? Do you think? Because former President Daniel Arap Moi tried and failed. President Moi Kibaki tried and failed. And former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta tried and failed until he joined the handshake. Of course, President William Samoei Ruto is a man with the tactics, but do you think he is going to finish Raila Amolo Odinga politically? Please respond to that question in the comment section. Before continue with today's conversation, I would like to give my thanks to everyone who has taken time to subscribe, watch, and like our video. Please, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Please be part of the family. If it's not your support, this channel could not be where it is. So let's get to the normal business. The importation of Miguna to this country was actually politically. As we speak today, Miguna is one of the Kenyan leaders who are expected to join President William Samoei Ruto to bring down Raila Amolo's reign into an end. William Ruto is using Miguna to make sure that the Luo Nyanza are contained in one basket, and he has the power to control them, and making sure that Raila Odinga is completely gone in Luo Nyanza politics. To start with, number one, the things that President William Samoei Ruto is doing to finish Raila Amolo is targeting the governors. Well, the previous governments, most of the people who supported President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga were the governors. From the Senate was about 90% of the Senate was controlled by William Samoei Ruto. But governors were absolutely controlled by these two individuals. So William Ruto targeting the governors and making sure that all governors are in his support is one of the most things that he is going to do and to achieve, to make sure that he wins against the support and the strength of the Raila Amolo politics in Kenya. Remember, he is targeting the Turkana governor, who has been accused to have been a crime, or who is mentioned to face some cases in court. And this governor has been seen making some comments that he is likely to join the Kenya Kwanza government that is supporting the leading government. This means that he is going to make sure that he works together with the Kenya President William Samoei Ruto. The other one is the Tana River governor. William Ruto has been seen severally trying to speak to work together with the Tana River governor. And remember, these were the most crucial people who supported Raila Amolo Odinga. The other thing is William Ruto is trying to make sure that the Mombasa governor is brought close to him. Remember, the Nyali MP, that is Mohamed Ali, is glorifying the Mombasa governor. And when you see Mohamed Ali trying to glorify the Mombasa governor, this means that William Ruto hand is still rotating around Mombasa County. Remember, the other day, the Kakamega governor was seen in a meeting hearing with the Prime Cabinet Secretary, that is Honorable Musalia Mudavadi. They were seen in office. But do you think that Musalia Mudavadi, being the Prime Cabinet Secretary to William Ruto's government, will help the Kakamega governor to resist the Ruto's reign or politics? No, absolutely no. So Musalia Mudavadi is going to make sure that the Kakamega governor joins William Samoei Ruto in making the government and running the Kenyan affairs. The other thing, number two, things that William Ruto is doing to make sure that Raila Odinga's politics is heading is the parliamentary strength. When you look at the national government, the Kenya Kwanza, that is the UD and the Kenya Kwanza, have got the majority members. And remember, having the majority members doesn't mean that they will pass every bill or every motion that is brought to the floor of the House. They need absolute support, and to make sure that all this is done, to have this absolute support, William Ruto will make sure that he achieves the absolute power in the national government or in the national parliament by making sure that it takes most of the MPs that maybe do not political parties, or the, what do we call them? These MPs who are not engaged in any political party. I will tell you the name as we proceed. So he's making sure that he takes the leadership of the House and he ensures that he has the absolute power to control the House. The other thing William Ruto is doing and trying hand in hand to make sure that Raila Odinga's reign is done is trying to isolate Raila. You see, one thing that we all need to understand is the current chairman of the Azimio, that is One Kenya, the Azimio, is former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta being the chairman of the Azimio la Umoja is very interesting, because as we are talking today, William Ruto has managed to give a job or a task to the former president to make sure that he helps the country to improve peace within other nations. So, you are not expecting President Uhuru Kenyatta to be always sitting in the Azimio meetings where he is needed in South Africa, he is needed in Ethiopia to attend those meetings. So William Ruto is making sure that he keeps Uhuru Kenyatta silent and busy in a way that he is not going to attend some of these meetings that Azimio is going to be taking day in, day out. So by making sure that President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is ever busy, William Samoei Ruto will be busy on the ground trying to frustrate the Raila Odinga's strongholds by creating his people by making sure that he got a huge support from Raila Odinga's strength. The other day, there was this an MP brought a motion on the ground to say that we need an increasement of some other counties and up to be around 52 counties. When you look at this motion or this specific motion that is brought to the floor of the House, it means that there is a certain community that the government or the president is actually targeting to get the support from. So, from my opinion, William Ruto has managed to be the most perfect politicians who has managed to campaign for the first time and he takes the leadership. And remember, being the honored deputy president who has managed to take the president's seat. So, from my opinion, I think those are the things that William Ruto is trying to make sure that he wins against Raila Odinga's politics in Kenya. In the comment section, I would like to know your opinion. Please, I would like to thank everyone who has supported this channel. I would like to say we are so much grateful. Thanks.